Avicenna, the Prince of Medicine. One of the greatest thinkers and scholars in world history is Avicenna, also known as Ibn Sina. He was born Abu Ali ibn Abdullah Avicenna in 980 and descended from a family from Balkh in northern present-day Afghanistan. His father was born in Balkh and was a senior official who headed the government's tax department. He moved to Bukhara in present-day Uzbekistan to look for a better job. That's where Avicenna was born. His mother's name was Sitara. Avicenna was a devout Muslim and memorized the Quran by the time he was 10 years old. Many describe him as Arab because he could read and write in Arabic, but he wasn't Arab. His father supervised his education as he was growing up. Avicenna was very smart and had a deep love for poetry and music. At 13, he began to study medicine, and by the age of 16, he mastered the field. He also studied metaphysics, theology, philosophy, mathematics, astronomy, and logic. When he was 22, his father died. Avicenna then moved between present-day Tajikistan, Afghanistan, and Iran. He wrote over 100 books, including the Book of Healing, which laid out the principles of evolutionary geography. That book became very influential in medieval Europe. He also wrote the Book of Deliverance. But his most famous work of all was his book, The Canon, or Ghanan, a 1 million word, comprehensive, and systematic encyclopedia of medicine. It became the foundation of European medicine and transformed Indian medicine. The Canon became the standard medical textbook in medieval and early Renaissance period in Europe. It was translated to Latin, Hebrew, Chinese, German, French, and English. It formed the basis of medical instruction in universities, and the principles of it are still taught in Yale and UCLA. In the 14th century, Italian writer Dante included Avicenna in Inferno. Avicenna believed in anatomy as the cornerstone of medicine. He described the thyroid, esophageal cancer. He was the first to use catheter to irrigate the bladder, recognized TB, and diseases of the water and soil. The canon went into detail about the human pulse and even compared them to musical rhythms. Avicenna would even diagnose people who were lovesick just by feeling their pulse. Avicenna was a pioneer of holistic medicine. He emphasized the role of a patient's nutrition, emotional state, spirit, and environment in healing. He believed that looking at happy and joyful paintings while taking a bath had positive effects on a person's health. Avicenna passed away in 1037